Face movement. It's October 28, 2016. I'm bringing you breaking news on World War III news. Vladimir Putin gives Obama 24-hour ultimatum. Satan II ready for deployment. Vladimir Putin has finally had enough of America's demising his country, that he has issued a 24 ultimatum to Barack Obama and Hillary Clinton as World War III tensions run high. In his global message, he warned that he will start shooting down U.S. aircraft in the Middle East if the United States continues to slander Russia. The global announcement was made on Friday, October 21st, with the Russian president also warning the U.S. to prepare for possibility of World War III. And they are preparing for World War III, folks. This appears to be no idle threat because, as of Sunday, October 23rd, Putin has ordered the Russian defense minister to begin training and managing all local authorities, law enforcement, and state security, and also training 40 million civilians to prepare for a nuclear war. This would be considered Defcon 2 to anyone out there that wants to question it. Even though they're not going to say we're at Defcon 2, this is official that we would be at Defcon 2. If you just look around what Russia's doing, moving ships through the Mediterranean, through North Africa, going to Syria. China preparing to go to war with Japan for oil reserves in the South China Seas over Japan's islands, folks, alright? Just in case Syria collapses. China and Russia going to Sudan. China and Russia talking to Iran. North Korea, part that was funded by Russia during the Cold War after World War II, and Japan gave up the Korea, alright, is launching missiles that are capable to carry nuclear warheads, folks. Alright. Russia also wants to open up their bases again in Cuba and in Vietnam. Russia also has a brand new submarine. Alright. Russia also, we're going to get into Satan II. Alright. While all these news outlets are sitting back talking Russia's weak and they're not at their Soviet Union strength, people don't understand. If Russia was at the Soviet Union strength, they'd be the world's most powerful country. And they were the world's most powerful country during the Soviet Union. They had the world's largest standing army. After Russia demise, a KGB person that runs the country now, Vladimir Putin was KGB, is the head of state. He's invading these Baltic states that they used to run so he gains his land back. He's building new ships, new war machines all the time. Army has one of the world's still biggest standing armies. Not the world's biggest like during the Soviet Union, but still one of the biggest. Russia still has the world's biggest arsenal of weapons of mass destruction and missiles. They still own the world's biggest nuclear bombs. They got the world's most nuclear bombs. They got the world's most missiles. And they got the world's most submarines. Alright, let's get on. According to the Conspiracy Daily Post, this is all to prepare Russia for a nuclear war with the United States. So Russia's preparing for a nuclear war. That's why, they're not going to say we're at Defcon 2, but that's why NATO, Japan, United States of America, South Korea, Canada, UK, Europe, even India and China are teaming up too, but we're all holding drills. They're not holding drills just to practice and say, oh, this is what happens. They're doing drills at places that would be the most, when the invasion happened or when we invade them, we're on the borders. We're doing drills. We can see our enemies across the borders. They can see us. We're moving our pieces into places. Just like Russia's moving their ships, like Russia's testing NATO. Wake up, folks. This is DEFCON. When you warn a country that you're going to use a nuclear warhead and you give the President of the United States, this ain't North Korea or Iran or the terrorists making threats. This is Russia, a world superpower. Alright? Now check this out. Let's get back into it. This is all prepared Russia for a nuclear war with the United States. However, despite both superpowers teetering over the edge of nuclear Armageddon, Hillary Clinton still spent the last 2 days blaming Putin and Russia for WikiLeaks and continues to call him a thug pup. Now, Do you want Hillary Clinton in office when Russia is threatening nuclear war with America and threatening the President of the United States? Then all of a sudden, this week, after Russia said this, Hillary Clinton's still pointing the finger at Russia. Can't sit down or talk to Vladimir Putin, calling him crazy. All right, this ain't political because Hillary Clinton's trying to run an election and just point fingers. This is real. All right, and Putin's mad because the United States and our election system, Hillary Clinton, Obama, is making fun of Russia. All right, and Russia doesn't like that. All right, but perhaps Vladimir Putin revealing Russia's most powerful nuclear weapon could make her think twice about bad-mouthing the bear and instigating World War III. Dubbed the Satan II, the RS-28 Sarmat is expected to replace the country's deadly arsenal of SS-18s, better known as Satans. The first of these weapons will be rolling off production line in the year 2018. Russia ready for World War III with Satan II missile. According to the Daily Star, the RS-28 Sarmat is believed to have enough power to totally destroy an area as big as France or Texas, appropriate for a weapon of mass destruction named after the devil himself. However, even more disturbing is the claims that the nuclear material used to make these weapons were acquired through Russia's secret deal with the Clinton Foundation. Boom, and we're going to expose Clinton later on. Alright, so how do they get it? Even more disturbing is the claims that the nuclear material used to make the Satan II weapon were acquired through Russia's secret deal with the Clinton Foundation. Could the destruction of the United States come from their own undoing? We also created ISIS, terrorists. We also created a whole bunch of stuff. Alright? And we're on the verge of World War III, people. Russia and the United States were never friends. The only time the two superpowers' interests ever aligned was during the fight against the Nazis. Now, with World War III looming, the old rivals between the two countries are once again rearing its ugly head. Watch the Russian military unleash their arsenal. And these videos at the bottom is going to show you what Russia is capable nowadays. Now, other breaking news, Satan II missile. Alright, now we know Satan II is a new nuclear warhead by Russia. Russia has the world's biggest arsenal of weapons of mass destruction. You can put all the countries, including the United States, together, and they will not equal the weapons of mass destruction and capability of Russia. Now that's a real threat. That's crazy, folks. Russia unveils its new class of RS-28 Satan II missiles. Russia unveils its new super heavy MRIV-equipped ICBM this week, the Satan II. That is NATO's code name. Has reported through a weight of 10,000 kilograms and carry up to 15 separate warheads. So this is a nuclear missile. Alright, it's not just one nuclear missile, it's 15 in a one. So if they shot this nuclear missile, it will shoot many different nuclear missiles. Alright, get this. Alright. Has a report weight 10,000 kilograms, 15 separate warheads. The MRV is a acronym that stands for Multiple Independent Target Re-Entry Vehicle. Equipped missiles can deliver multiple nuclear weapons to a single target area, or blanket a large area with separate detonation. Historically, MRVs have been seen as potential destabilizing because they give a decisive advantage to the country that can strike eliminate its opponent, land-based missile silos. The state on the RS-28 demonstrate that this missile that means business, and media outlets controlled by the Russian government have stated that a single missile is large enough to destroy Texas or France. And you guys can read the rest. Also, this missile goes so fast that no interception. So if Russia launches the Satan II, no, it's going so fast that there's a 1% that anything that we try to shoot at to get it could even hit it. And on top of it, that 1% It can't even be hit because it's going so fast. All of a sudden, it's going to launch 15 nuclear warheads, folks. All right, we're about to unreveal Russia, Vladimir Putin and his plan. They're invading the Baltic states. The Soviet Union is coming back, and people don't realize that the Soviet Union is coming back. All right, Vladimir Putin was a lieutenant general of the KGB before they fall. Vladimir Putin, after the Soviet Union fell, was in key place and got all the Soviet Union's money and nuclear arsenals back to the Soviet Union and became president 3 times. This is the No Face Moon. Please like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, on Instagram. And one more thing. If Hillary Clinton wins, World War III and the economy collapse. And what's crazy about this, we're going to break it down because I'm doing a video tonight too to expose Hillary Clinton to the fullest. Because she's bad, just as Donald Trump. And she might be even worse than Donald Trump. She gave the ammunition, the technology, the nuclear blueprints to Russia to build the Satan II and add to the world's biggest order of weapons of mass destruction. This is the movement. Till next time, facing off.